let's get this started. Now, I believe when I hit this button, we're actually going to get a cutscene now, which we didn't get in preview version. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. We're going to hit that, and then we're going to talk about the game once we get in there. Multiplayer game for today, Lola is asking, is going to be League of Legends, all random, all mids. Get your client loaded and patching. Make sure you're set up for a North America account and things like that. So we'll do about 3 hours of single player, and then we goof around for the last hour, some multiplayer derpiness. So we'll be doing some League of Legends today. All right, I think the cutscene will start right away, so I'm going to shut my mouth. The cutscene. Maybe. Steam buildings are more efficient than basic buildings. Advanced buildings are more efficient than Steam buildings. Is it loading? Is it going? Southern countries and colonies were the first to fall. Unprepared for the cold, they quickly descended into anarchy. Millions died of disease and starvation. Sorry, you can't actually read the stuff because my head is here, but I think it's in a good place for the actual gameplay. Patients recover twice as fast in infirmary. Oop.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt.
I don't know if I can tab out to change the volume without killing the cutscene.
We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
That was all kinds of badass. Holy shit. Alright, now I gotta take this down a scooch. How are the donations not working? That is an interesting question. I thought everything was set up. Let's make sure this is working before we go any further. It doesn't look like I got any in, so I think we're probably fine. Sick head. I know, like when my hair's long, like right now, this is pretty long. Of course, I can't see my own unless I like catch the thing, and it hurts my head. Some people can headbang a lot. I like, you know, 3 little like swooshes, and that's it. I get a headache right away. I don't know. Maybe my brain is too jiggly in my head or something like that. I'm gonna give myself a concussion. Hey, Kuno! How's it going, man? Bump it, bump it, bump. So yeah, so we lost our previous save when we went from the preview version to the release version. I checked the save file locations and everything like that. There's nothing there. I couldn't find like a second folder for like Frostpunk preview or anything like that. So I have no idea. It's possible that the files are still somewhere in my hard drive, but I can't see anywhere where they would be. There's certainly nowhere in the folder where the release version of the game saves things. So we got to start over. But it's possible it wouldn't be compatible because there are some things that are different. So we'll see. You got one from PayPal. Oh, I still have the old link is part of it. Hold on. Yeah, let me update that, Katie. So I forgot that if you click on the donations image, it goes to the old donation page, which no longer applies. Or it's gonna stop running a little later. So yes, looks like we did get one from Kitty Cat. Hello, with the, was it 52 months of subscriptions? What? Yes, bring on the dark. Kill those kids into the mines and suffer. Oh my God, Katie. I mean, here's some money for the whiskey and chocolate. Thank you very much. Woo! All right, let's get it started. A new home. We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Any others out here? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst, not the world as we notice crumbled. So I guess the whole world, based on the movie, the whole world is basically equally frozen. And the reason that we up north are surviving is because we were somewhat used to the cold and had some cold prep going on, whereas like everyone else in the world was like completely screwed. But whiskey and chocolate or quill to the minds of the children. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get this going as quick as possible. We need some wooden crates. We need a little bit of steel. Mostly we need to rush on some coal over here. So we're going to get that going as quickly as possible, then get this turned on. We've got 5 people sitting around still. Can we pass a law, like, instantly to get the children working? Now, what if we go, like, do we want to change things up from last time? Right? Like, for example, instead of, like, the child labor safe jobs, do we actually want to go the child, like, medic apprentices, engineer apprentices kind of thing for the kids? I don't really know how that goes. I still think, whoops, I like the, okay, go away, Windows. Shush. Oh, so nice when Windows decides to give me a pop-up. You're running low on space. Do you want to delete previous versions of things? Dismiss. Leave me alone. Piss off. Go, dismiss. Oi. All right. No, worked until the last sweat. Change it. Don't go for child labor. Everyone else does. Like, that's what I'm wondering. Like that, and that's what we did last time, right? So let's just go as many things different as possible, possibly. Child shelters. We're gonna try it because I think we can still get them to work, but in like a different kind of capacity. We will have to build a child shelter, so I'm not gonna hit it right away. We are gonna go for, like, say, soup right away though. Get that going. I don't want to build the child shelter as like a priority, so we're gonna do that. Here are our reduced to poverty. We are gonna need, like, the food as soon as possible. That's not gonna be a quest, so we got the raw food now. Let's go and get the cookhouse going. And is there a hotkey for, like, building streets? Because it would be kind of nice to do that. I realize it's like a fairly, they went for an interface that will work fine with consoles and stuff, but wouldn't that be kind of nice? No food additives. We're doing soup instead. Kids give extra speed to research. Going child labor is the wrong move in the long run. Really, that's interesting. Let's go and speed this up. I suppose we could have tried a different scenario altogether, but I don't know, man. And I guess we'll get started on the houses, although we could just wait for some of the house quests to happen, but... Well, we'll start building some, and maybe we'll still get prompted for it. Cookhouse... I don't know, we'll put the engineers in there for now. Had to restart! Lost the save from the preview. I had no choice. Heating's off. Oh, yeah. Let's go and turn that on. There we go. All done. Can't play the other scenarios until much later in the main scenario anyway. That's why it was sort of locked on the main screen. Alright, now we got the prompt for food, which is fine. We're gonna go, and we need some more wood for the hunter's hut, so we'll wait for it. But at least right now, are you set to making soup? Make soup. Excellent. Last time it automatically flipped to soup when we passed the law. Maybe it had something to do with the order that I built things in? Maybe that was it. And I forget, like, the speed keeps going down to 1 all the time whenever they, like, change, like, the time of day. So we got sick people right away because they're cold. I was hoping for, like, the prompt... Oh, we can pass new law already. And we're gonna need some more wood for this, too. Did that go into the wrong place? It moved. Alright. Here, let's get our child shelters down. Because we're gonna do that. So, child shelter. It's got base heating level 2, so it doesn't have to be on the inner ring, which is good.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
That's my new sound for the donations! Valve Knight, thank you very much! Didn't realize there was a new donation page. Super fancy! And a new sound with it, too! Oh, I'm so happy! I wanted something I'd notice, but that also wouldn't be super annoying. Stop bringing the speed down. We need to get going so we can get further into the scenario. Although I feel like there's going to be a lot of rushing and therefore a lot of disasters. We shall see. Oh, so two things. We still need food income. So we're just waiting for a little bit more. I'll build a hunter's hut before I build a child shelter. Because, you know, screw kids. What do they ever do for us? Clearly they're not working. Steel wreckage depleted, which is going to free up a bunch of people. We got some more coal over here, although I might want to prioritize these wooden crates. Boom. You know, a little gathering shelter over here would actually be kind of nice. It'll be slightly less frigid. They can just gather from all those once it gets built. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Okay, we've got the extra stuff. Not gathering post. Cancel. Build. Food. Hunters. And this has got the higher level thing. And we'll just wait for enough wood for the child shelter over here. Which, tell me, at least fits more people or something. 15 children. Oh, during work hours. Oh. So they still need a regular house. I'll provide shelter for everyone. There we go. I was waiting for that because then when I complete it, they'll be super happy. So we've got 30 homeless. Wisdom of the crowds. Yeah, you don't always have to listen to the crowds. You learn that if you stream. Requires at least one worker. So get some people in here too. That'll help with gathering the wood. People from convoy. I know. And we need our little hunters thing. Keep going right now. Child shelter needs road. Thank you very much.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate! Bingeonator! Thank you very much! Ooh, I love the new sound. Let's hear it again. I wonder if you can add... I think you can add, like, variants, so we could, like, put in a bunch of different... There we go, children catered for. Different sound effects. I don't know if you can have different sound effects respond to, like, different levels and things. I kind of want to play around with it. Okay, come on, we need some wood. We need some workers from here. What is this? Wooden crates. Where else do we have some workers? Over here, this coal pile. There we go. Let me take people out of that. Make sure to max this out. Gathering post is maxed out, which is also going to get the wood. I mean, we could throw in some extra people here for some extra wood. I'll leave some people sitting. Kitty Cat coming in again! Joking aside, Quill, I love the moral quandaries this game forces you to make, like when Avak accidentally killed a child in the furnace? What? Okay, I'm gonna have to check out Avak's stream. Avak's hilarious. In person, too. He's a great guy. We got lots of sick people. Alright, is it daytime yet? Stop bringing the speed down to 1. Critical shortage. Yep. Oh, emergency shift laws. No. Although we could. Alright, new day. Give me some wood. Alright, there's the wood. Tent. Okay, that'll get everyone in the shelter. I still think we're gonna do a radical treatment, though. Because it's radical!
Hear me. New law in the city.
No to thanks was the right thing to do. More hope. Okay, I know we're rushing really quick, but we're trying to get to some of the later stuff when we can here. Medical post. Yeah, the base healing for this is only 1, which is kind of crummy. And we used all the inner ring for tents, but that's going to have to be okay. So we'll get you going down there. That's going to be fine. Food is going to be a thing that comes in. Coal pile depleted. We've got plenty of coal in storage. We've got some people over here.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Caprazome! Thank you very much. Hey, Quill! Watching you for years and want to thank you for the countless hours of fun. Thank you! And I like how you can choose the extra emote thing. It's fantastic. Alright. We got you. Get some engineers in the medical thing. Still had some homelessness. That's going to get built now. Watch it just fail because we run out of time here. There we go. Hope rises. Good, 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 good. One untreated sick person. Hopefully, you know, people will cycle through the medical post relatively quickly. We'll see how that goes. So now we got the prompt for, like, the workshop and all that kind of stuff. So, base heating level 2. You know what? There'll be that gap's going to annoy me. I guess I shouldn't have built there. I should have built level over here. Doesn't matter that much. You know, I'll keep doing this because we might end up replacing these tents and putting another building that sort of fits in like that at that point. And that'll be okay. So, we'll get you coming out that way. That's going to be fine. Only 5 unemployed people, but they can help build. You can set different sounds for different levels, and yes, you even have different GIFs playing in different amounts. Cool. One of the things I wish I could do is, like, do, like, more animated GIFs and things. Maybe I'll, like, see what I can do with, like, my own video and things. We'll see.
Whiskey and chocolate.
Banana Camana! Great name! New tipping system must test, although I miss you reacting creeper explosions. The creeper explosions were kind of fun. If any of you guys watch Barstone, though, at least it's not as bad as this Fuchruda that, like, obliterates people's ears if they got headphones. Bob! Dang it, lost connection briefly and missed the new sound. Oh! Thanks, Bob. Alright, new law. What do we want to do now? What's a GIF? I don't know. What's a giraffe? So, okay, the medic apprentices and engineers apprentices. What's the deal? Children from child shelters will help at workshops speeding up research, raising their efficiency. I like the, like, more faster research. That sounds like fun. It sounds like a freebie. We can just pass this and get faster research, which is great. Children will learn engineering in shelters to help with new designs. Alright, we got a lot of sick people. Forward to the day literature returns to our schools. Right, it's time for the children to start earning their keep. What's on now? GIF versus GIF. Alright, we got some engineers. We need to set our first research, which is going to be the bacon. Oh, I want bacon. Okay, people are going out again. Everyone's employed. Yes, we know about generator overdrive. I know it's getting colder. I mean, we could run it for a bit. Maybe what we'll do is we'll run it at night when people are in their places. Family torn apart. Yes, I know. We'll get going on our little convoys. You have no food. Too cold. We're gonna have to research like individual heaters. Yeah, this medical post not being on the inside is actually less than great. Mild frostbite. Yeah, we're going to... Oh, so I'm going to go ahead and overdrive this now. Although that only helps the building on the inner ring. We're going to research heaters and then put it in this medical post. But yeah, I like putting it on the inside normally. Starting your research. Heating. Heaters. Boom. Done. Alright, beacon. Doesn't care about heat at all. We'll put it out here because eventually those resources will deplete or something. Although, sometimes we put the coal thumper here. And we might want a steam hub over here. Kind of want to put the beacon somewhere where we're not going to end up, like, heating. Not use some of that valuable space. You know, it's fine. Let's just do that. The creator of Wemba declared it's pronounced bubblegum. Beacon built. Okay. We'll need some workers. Oh, we've got some, because I think one of our little resources just depleted. I think the wood pile over here just depleted. So that's fine. Bum, 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 bum. GIF versus GIF should be a law. You can pass this game. Either way, the choice increases unrest. It's true. Every unit of population is a 50-50 chance, whichever one they prefer. We'll just do it that way. All right, expedition me. Bam. We'll do the Lost Expedition first. There we go. Because that way people won't freak out that they are missing their family. Bad food, lack of medical care. I know. Well, at some point we'll get the +1 range in this thing, which will help as well. Looks like we can get a few more workers over here too. So there's 5 unemployed, but again, they can do some building during the day. Ready search. We need a win. Excellent. We'll need some new room for that. And we might need a second medical bay at the same time. Is there room for a medical bay right there, actually? No. With these little gaps that doesn't fit properly, which is very annoying. I'm sure people have will work out the optimal layout for everything.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
It's whiskey and chocolate from La Prez Che Queen Vera. Thank you very much. Love the new tipping system. By the way, you can apparently rotate buildings Frostpunk to make the layout of the build. What? Wait, what? You can rotate buildings? How? But these use the same amount of space, although maybe not all of them do. No. No. No, same amount of space. Oh, the children's shelter! Ah! Okay. So I don't think it's going to come up much, but it is going to come up. Thank you. That is useful information. Scouts have reached. Okay. We're going to explore. You know what? We'll escort the survivors, and then we'll be able to go in a different direction. It's going to be fine. All right. How's the overload coming along? We're fine for now. Oh, it's daytime, so people aren't in their beds anyway. So let's turn off the overdrive. It's going to be okay. Discontent is rising. Bad food, bad healthcare, cold at home, cold at work. Wow, we did so well last time, and now we're all like, no, everything is terrible. All right, heater tech will help. Oh, one of our people died. Oh, we can't sign a new law. So we'll have to decide cemetery versus corpse disposal. How we want to do it. Heaters researched. Okay, so now we can go and heat the medical post so that it actually operates, and that's good. We don't need the steam hub quite yet. I kind of want the hunter's gear for more food, because food is a really hard thing to come by early on. And this is quite a bit more food, although having the soup certainly helps.